Soon as we step on the mic, man, you notice the difference. Heavenly blessed with the melanin, baby, you know that we winning. No time for the long talk, got 120 on the clock. Wednesday, 8 through 10, all the bad vibes better stop. Cause you gotta come with that energy. Casual convos, baby, come down and just sit with me. Lil' Coco be spitting that remedy. Casual convos, baby, come down and just sit with me. You better take this shit serious. She dropping knowledge, on hitting this free for the play. Tap in right now if you curious. We got the ham radio going lit every A. We go from people to family to pilots. Stay with me if you got something to say. Know it's important if we go acknowledge. Speak on the business and get out the way. What you gonna say about my mama? She winning, you rockhead.
Hello, welcome to the Casual Convo Show, where we have conversations about topics that affect the communities, personal and business relationships. We always have the casual convo, so you don't have to have the tough convo. Joining me today, we have the mayor of Asheville and my Sir Paul, more than you can see, the king.
Good evening, everybody.
And then we have the defendant, one of Baltimore's best artists, the most creative, and I'm gonna go more in detail after this. The Jude.
Hey people, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. And then we have, I'm happy to say we have on a Wednesday, my problem child, but also I've learned he's my rider. Quentin Moore, aka Semantics with the Antics Iconoclast.
What up, people? What's going on?
So
Good to have you back on the Wednesday.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
We actually have a lot to discuss. So I'm gonna get into the mental health check-in because I do have 3 topics that are somewhat deep, but I also have maybe like a 3-4 minute I don't want to say rant, but I think shit need to be said. So we're gonna start with that. And then after those, then we're gonna freestyle. But for the mental health check-in, I would like to go last. So what I would like to start, please do.
Mine's cool. The storm been getting on my nerves only because everything is frozen and it was cold as hell. It was cold as ice. You know, I ain't never think I would think like it's cold as ice outside. It's like no, it was cold. It's coldish. You know, it's just been cold, but I don't know what they doing here. That's where my mental health is. I'ma stop.
All right. Mental health is good now that I had a shower. Took off of work because George Clinton was trying to play in my underarms and all that, you know, so I couldn't go to work because I was like, I'm not going to work funky, you know, with no shower. And I let them know. I called out. I was like, yeah, look here, I got an emergency. I ain't coming to work. How about that? And my mental health went better because I ain't at that stupid ass job. Listen to these stupid ass customers complaining about a stupid ass problem that they can fix themselves. So I'm happy today.
Okay. I'm trying to hold that in there. I agree wholeheartedly with that. My mental health is a smorgasbord of whatever, everything. I'm telling you, I'm happy, I'm upset, I'm disappointed, I'm murderous rage. I mean, still trying to be cheerful and still trying to push people. And my mental health is, it's like my neutrons connected to my protons and having my, what is it? Neutrons, protons, croutons, whatever the hell, connecting everything that's going off at one time. I'm glad to see everybody back because, damn, we hadn't been together for a minute.
Yeah.
Everybody's been going through some stuff and everything getting situated. I'm praying for y'all with all that damn ice and snow, cause we just got the cold. We had a little bit of ice, but that shit gone now. But we get ready to get some more this weekend. But I got y'all in prayer. But we still dealing with the cold, but not late on the day. It's been getting up in about 34, 35 like that. But it's been down low. It's about 5 and 6 and shit like that during the mornings. And so they creep up. But y'all just hang in there.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna
Shit,
go.
Atlanta had more snow than we did.
Hey, Daytrick. Hey, Day Bear. Yeah, I'm a go. So what I will say for my mental health, I would say heavy. Y'all know I believe in full transparency. I just want to say thank God for my therapist because I definitely had to do impromptu. Hey, girl. Hey, business like session today. But with that, I want to say something. There's a such thing of, I know it's easy to say the actions of others should not bother you, but realistically, and a lot of times it does, especially when you are going through different things that you're going through. And a lot of times, today was one of those days I kind of realized you don't really have outlets outside of, I'm going to take that back. And this is where the part before I get into what I want to say, I wanted to give Jude her props. Hi, Lamont. Jude has been one of those people when I'm at my heaviest and my weakest, I can call. And she doesn't turn it into herself. Even if she ain't got the answer, she'll just be like, Frank, I don't know what the fuck to say, but who I gotta pull up on? And sometimes that in itself is enough, a person that can make you smile through the storm. So what I also want to say is, I know we've talked about it before. When people are going through, there's a thing of grieving before you lose someone. There's a thing of mourning before you lose someone that people don't understand. And sometimes I understand it, and I found myself becoming withdrawn. I found myself not wanting to be around people. I knew with me knowing who I am, I know exactly who the fuck I am. I knew I was going into I don't want to say depression because it's not it. I was going into self-isolation because I felt like no one understood, and I was still here. Oh, well, you ain't called me. I ain't hear from you. And then you sit and you think, and I'm one of them type people. I try to think outside the box, and if it was the other shoe. If I don't hear from people, I'm not going to sit there and take it against you and say, fuck you, or I don't fuck with you. I take it as though, if anything, you good? Or you okay? Let's talk about it, right? Being the person that everybody expect to check on them is a hard coat to wear. Because when you can't be there for people, them motherfuckers turn on you. And I'm going to just call a spade a fucking spade. Mm-hmm. People will sit there, and if they don't hear from you, think you the worst bitch or worst nigga in America. And knowing that you got to go through your own shit and don't know what the fuck you got going on internally, and you dealing with this shit. First of all, let's just call it what it is. When people are going through losing, I'm in the process of losing not one, not two, but 3 people that I love dearly in my, that's been a crucial part of my fucking life. Do anybody know that? Jude knows. But people who depend on me to be there and be there, rock and be there fucking ear. And that's why I always say, check on your motherfucking strong friend. Because you, half the time, the people who you think closest to you, they don't have a clue who you're going on. And that goes for people in your personal relationships too. A motherfucker you getting to know will sit there and be fucking selfish. And you know how many times throughout the first couple of months, and I'm sorry to go through this, but I got to get it off my chest. First couple of months, be like, oh, I don't hear from you. Nigga, why the fuck you ain't call me? Oh, yo, why you ain't call? Hello? A lot of us go through day-to-day shit where we're constantly dumped on. I love my job. I love what I do. I love the people I serve. But we get dumped on. No matter what your profession is, you get dumped on. If you deal with the public, you get dumped on. When you have friends that go through shit, you get dumped on. You have kids, whether no matter how old they get, and I'm tired of motherfucking people telling me how grown my motherfucking kids is, they still my motherfucking babies.
Mm-hmm.
And if they need me, I'm gonna be there. And then you still gotta go through your own stuff. So when people don't hear from the strong friend, it's instantly, oh, you acting funny, or you want some new shit, or da 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 da. But now one time do somebody say, oh, how are you? But when you choose you, and the most peace that I have is when I'm by my motherfucking self and I put my phone on do not fucking stir. Because I don't gotta worry about hearing what I'm not doing for you. I don't have to hear, oh, you ain't come see me. I'm not. I'm in a season, like I said, thank God for fucking therapy, because I am in a season of where I'm okay with choosing my peace of mind. I'm okay with going through what I'm going through right now, using her for an outlet, and sitting by my motherfucking self. So if whoever, if you watching, if you not watching, you think I'm acting funny, I got on some new shit, I did. Because I'm putting me first and I'm prioritizing me and my fucking sanity and preparing myself for the worst. Because clearly I know I'm all I got. Sad to say, good to say, but that's what it is. So to anybody who's going through their little storm, or going through losing people, or going through grief, or going through whatever you're going through, even if you're going through depression and everybody is worrying about who you not talking to or why you can't be there for them, fuck them. Get yourself a therapist. Do talk therapy. I don't take medicine. I just talk my ass off. Girl, I need to talk. And she be like, okay. And one thing I can say, even when I've never called this lady and she ain't not answer. And I'd be like, I'm sorry, but, and then I go through it, whether I cry, but guess what? I done got it off of me, and I'm okay. As many days I sit home, I'm at peace. I don't care who don't fuck with me. I don't care who mad because I'm choosing to do what I need to do for me. I don't need y'all around me. And I'm gonna tell you, not even the hardest thing. It's hard at first. When you start to prioritize you lose a lot of fucking people who you stood 10 toes for.
Yep.
Fuck them.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
Excuse my language, but fuck them. Because honestly, when you choose you find out who really in your corner.
Yep.
But when everybody can sit there and call you and harp on you and be there for you, or can you do? So I like to hear all the stories about me and how I'm the worst motherfucking person. I don't call and check on nobody. My motherfucking phone ain't ringing in weeks. The only person that called me was you.
Motherfucker, we need to put you as the co-defendant. Shorty, the co-defendant.
No, I'm lying. Hold on. I mean,
We are never the victim, never
no,
the
because I gotta
plaintiff.
get. But wait a minute, gotta give respect where respect is due. Lamont, I don't talk to Lamont often, but Lamont has become like a brother to me, and him and Bosco. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I know it sounds mean, and I know everybody means well. When you know people who know personally my story, which I'm not gonna put all the way out there because I'm not gonna cry. Oh, the shit that I'm dealing with. The worst thing you can tell somebody when they know they about to lose somebody. Oh, how they doing? The fuck you mean they at the end? That's the wrong thing that happened. I'm sorry, because I'm gonna tell you why I started to walk off and I really stopped putting my phone on D&D. I know it was coming from a good place, but I felt myself becoming annoyed. I felt myself becoming irritated. And certain stuff I felt like, why the fuck would you ask that? Well, how okay? What do you mean? How they doing? Motherfucker, they dying. And I'm watching this shit every fucking day. So when y'all know people going through, and I get it, you mean well. But sometimes really think about the shit that you say to people. And sometimes just asking a person, or just saying, hey, how was your day? That shit goes a long way. You ain't even got to add no yeast to it. Even if you sit on the phone in fucking silence, cool. But just don't ask that. And if a person is starting to you notice that their behavior changing and they not talking to you as much, don't think that motherfucker acting funny. Or if a person starts to prioritize their own wants and needs and put their happiness in the forefront, do me a motherfucking favor, especially because I know it's the strong motherfucker who everybody used to being on the downs and outs with your motherfucking ass. How about you do one thing? Be supportive and cheer your motherfucking friend on for finally putting their self first.
Don't even do that if you couldn't do it in the beginning. Stay the this not for anybody directly. This is just for whoever needs to hear this in the community out there, you know. Just because a motherfucker stops speaking to you don't mean y'all beefing. People be going through their own shit. And if you stop answering the phone, motherfuckers should stop calling you because you don't want to talk to them. They're not beefing with you. And if your friend going through some shit,
Then this the shit.
it take that and to check with your friend.
But this the funny thing. A person will wait because they ain't calling my ain't call me, ain't call me, they ain't call me, they ain't call all this attitude. You talking reckless about your alleged friend to everybody. Then when you finally, or you might hear through the grapevine through somebody who's been there, what that friend been going through. Oh, why you ain't tell me? Fuck you. You ain't want to know because you was so busy trashing my name because I wasn't there for your bitch ass.
Yep.
That's how you gotta tell motherfuckers. Fuck them.
Can we do? I would just play a song. Dun 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 dun. That's the funeral song because we sick of that shit and we ain't playing with you hoes no more. We is dating all that shit and getting rid of all negative energy this year. Family, friend, foe, that job getting on your nerves, find a motherfucking new one at this
That's
point.
right.
Like no
That's
bullshit,
right.
because it's we getting too old to be explaining ourselves to people that don't give a fuck to understand that you are a person, you have feelings too. And you said something, and I'm glad I ain't losing because I ain't got no medication up in me yet, Fred. But you said the people that wear the coats, the strong friends that wear the coats, to all my fellow strong frienders, hang them motherfucking coats up. The coat, the cape, the crown, hang all that shit up. You did your job. Pat yourself on the back and be proud when you look a motherfucker in the face and tell them, I cannot help you right now. I don't have a problem. This the one that be killing everybody. That's why a lot of motherfuckers be mad at me. I don't have a problem with you.
I don't fuck with you.
We just don't align with each other anymore. Our auras don't connect. You are my kind of friend that I hang out to do this type of shit. I can't take you around these kind of people. Say that shit with your whole chest, because that's how the motherfuckers treating you. They just ain't bold enough to do it in your face. But Coco, I love you, friend. They was kicking my ass at work today. I sometimes, I go through my own things, but sometimes, I not sometimes, all the time, I care about the people I care about. And the shit that Coco going through, I couldn't imagine going through that. Not at this moment. And I have been through my own shit with, their death with a loved one and all that stuff. That shit is hard. And if you really care about somebody, like Coco know my shit that I go through, I got my shit, but sometimes you gotta put that shit to the side. And that's what solidifies your real friendships. And a lot of people don't have it. I ain't really know what friendships was for a long time. I'm glad I got a friend like that. That sometimes y'all could be having a bad day. One day I called her to tell her about my bad day, but because she was having a bad day, we ain't even talk about my bad day. And I'm pretty sure that we did vice versa type shit. You feel me? She probably did the same thing for me. You feel me? But that's what real friendship about. And it ain't about outshining nobody. It ain't about trying to be there. So people do shit because they genuine. I do the things that I do because I'm genuine. I feel like Coco do shit that she genuine, and we ain't always strong. And I think that plays a major part in, you know, us being too strong. Black fucking women, we understand sometimes when the world is too tough, you know, sometimes, you know, it's okay to cry and not be as strong. Take that motherfucking coat off, take the cape off, take the boot off, take all that shit off and hang it up. Tell them if they need Superman, they need to go motherfucker buy their own cape.
Hold on, Lamont. Do not apologize. I'm gonna tell y'all something about Lamont. I've been knowing Lamont since my kids was young. But
Lamont,
anyway,
you'll never check it on me.
Lamont don't even live in Baltimore. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, the people who start really fucking with you the most don't even be the people you know that you consider close in your immediate circle for years. Lamont is in a whole nother state. We developed a friendship and a brother sisterhood through a freaking sports group. Okay, he's a diehard Chief fan, love him to death. But every now and it seemed like when he called me, he don't even to this day. Until I'm speaking right now, it's been times he's called. They be like, "Hey, just gonna check in with you, see how you been doing." And I needed that. But I'm gonna tell y'all, to all the strong people, the one question that really made me choose and put myself first is, if you peel back all the layers of you doing for everybody else, what is it that you want and what makes you happy? It seems like an easy question, but when you don't understand how absorbed you get into everybody around you until you really had to think about yourself only. And then when you think about it, you be like, shit, without somebody else, just me? That's the hard question to ask. It took me 2 weeks. And then I started noticing stuff. And then the more I started noticing stuff, and even down to your personal life, some of them motherfuckers will drain you too. And then you got people who want you to pour your all into them, but nobody wants to pour into you. To anybody listening, watching, I don't even care. No, if you're offended, it was meant to be. Secondly, I'm okay with being by my motherfucking self. My most peaceful moments have been me sitting on that motherfucking sectional, watching motherfucking Netflix, watching football, watching my motherfucking Patriots kick motherfucking ass with no disturbance. The only person that called me during the game is this one right here, the Jew, the defendant.
Cause if you ain't watching the Ravens game, what's the point? What's the point of watching the game if the Ravens ain't playing? And Lamar, why is you a Chiefs fan? Why are you not a Ravens fan?
He's always been a Chiefs fan. He's been a Chiefs fan. He got all the paraphernalia.
I get it.
No, he's down, but when they lose, don't talk to him. You gotta give him 48 hours. Don't mention it right now because their season ended early. Just leave them. But anybody got anything on that? Because I don't want to harp on it, but I just had to get that part out. So if anybody who's grieving or if you're the caregiver for somebody and you are watching someone go through their transition, or if you just lost somebody, there is a thing of what is it called? Not participatory. It's a thing like pre-grief or whatever. It's okay. It's okay to isolate yourself. I ain't saying don't go too far deep where you go into a funk that you can't get out of. But it's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to go through that grief. But I will highly recommend to not go through that grief alone. If you have to get a counselor, grief counseling is great. I'm going to always advocate for counseling. And I'm an advocate because, for one, I do it for others, and I needed somebody to be my outlet for me, and I utilized the hell out of her, and she is amazing. Amazing. I'm okay when people walk away from me. I used to not be okay when people walked away. I'm like, what do I do? Now I'm like, whatever. Because then you start to see who really who really rock with you outside of what they got going on. Because
Yep.
sometimes people only fool with you because you're a crutch for what they got going on and you
Yep.
make them feel better. They don't care about how you feel. Long as they feel better and they know they got you and you that crutch to keep them holding up, they don't care if you fall.
Yeah.
Start to choose you and prioritize you. If you don't know where to start, look into a therapist and they will help you figure that shit out. I promise you. And I stand 10 toes on it and I'm a living testimony because I've never got up here and went on this, but this has been weighing heavy on my fucking heart. And after the day I had today, I was like, oh, this is a great freaking topic because that lady, listen, she gave me some gems and she made me realize some things. And it's okay to hurt. It's okay to not be okay, but don't get stuck in not being okay. It's what you do to push through and move forward. But you got to do it for you, not for nobody else. You can't do that. You really got to be there for you. And it's like the same things like people in my profession, what we teach to our clients, what we teach to their families, what we go out here in the field and do. We got to live that shit too. We got to take our own advice. I wasn't taking my own advice. But guess what? Today,
Hey, friend, I went to therapy and it pissed everybody off. What I learned out of there had me set boundaries and choose me. Let me tell y'all something. I want to prepare y'all for the different side of therapy. I know I get on here and I laugh and I joke and I be having things to say because I really don't be having no beef with people. People be pissed with me because of the healing that I did. I was really broken at one point in time, and I still got some work that I need to work on with myself from things that I've been through that, I didn't realize was issues in my life. But therapy do help. But once therapy work, baby, and you are okay with where you are or who you want to be after Patriots. Once you get there, I'm telling you, be prepared for the next step. It's going to piss everybody off that ain't supposed to be there. And you ain't going to feel bad about it because you're going to be doing what you need to do. Don't let people discourage you from doing or taking the steps that you need to take, man. Fucking do it. For real, therapy motherfucking works, man. Therapy works. And when you change your surroundings and get away from some of those things, outgrowing family, friends, surroundings, the house, the job, the dog, whatever, anything that you feel as though you outgrowing and you don't have the energy to put into it, hey, it might be time to move on. Your task there is done. Stop holding on to things.
I agree. I totally agree with that because that's something I had to learn a long time ago. Holding on to shit.
hold on, before you continue, let me just say one thing. It's only going to take a minute. Not only Jude, you, Q, and Paul, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
I believe in full transparency. And just let me say it. There has been several weeks that I could not do this show. And they stood by me and was like, it's cool. Do what you gotta do. So when we wasn't live, it was because of me. Because I needed to be there for me. And I thank y'all for not folding on me.
Well, Coco,
Because there have been many that
Coco,
folded on me.
I told you, Coco, handle what you gotta handle. The show will be there. Okay? Yeah, I'm off on Mondays, Sundays, and Mondays. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? I do, for like, I think it was like 2-3 weeks, we didn't do a show on Monday. And I work on Wednesdays. But I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you got shit going on. I know, you got things going on with your family. I think it's your father that's about to transition.
I didn't want to put.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's priority. That's first priority. Okay, the show will be there. I will be there. I'm not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? However long will take for you to handle what you gotta handle, I ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. Just handle what you gotta handle, because you are your priority right now. You are your priority. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that job. Fuck all that other bullshit that's going on in the world and all this other shit. You are your priority. I had to learn that the hard way. And I usually do things the hard way anyway because I'm a hard-headed son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hard-headed motherfucker. That's how I am. That's how I grew up. And my family's like, you never ask for help. You never ask for help. I was like, the reason why I don't ask for help is because every time I ask for help, later on, I got a funny feeling somebody's going to throw it back in my face. And I've had that happen so many times. I just try to handle everything on my own. And yeah, I know I'm a strong person and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I need help sometimes too. But if I explain it to them, they're not going to do it the way I want it to be handled. They're going to try to handle it their way, and it's going to like fuck it up even further. And then I got to go back and undo the shit they did and catch up to the shit that I was trying to do, and then surpass the shit that I was thinking about. You understand what I'm saying? But you are your own priority. You are your priority. The show will be there. It ain't going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Paul ain't going anywhere. Jude ain't going anywhere. We here. You know what I'm saying? Hell, if it took several months for you to get everything back together, it just takes several months for you to get everything back together. We ain't going nowhere.
I'm going to happy hour.
Oh, I know. Because it's a video that she called me. I'm like, "Friend, you okay?" I was home last night.
I already told her, I said, one Wednesday, you girl, I'm gonna call, I'm gonna be at the bar or the show. They told me bring the show to the bar.
We can't. I'm there in March though.
No, you remember the last time I did that? I was drunk. I had y'all sitting on the bar. Actually, I know I was somewhere throwing up somewhere. I can't do that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Coco. Take care of you first.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Take care of you first. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, 100 years from now, none of this shit's gonna matter.
And I wanted to talk about it because it'd be like, I always like the strong people. I like to speak up for, because some of the things that have been said to me over the last couple of weeks, I'm be like, what? It was like mind-boggling, because as long as you like, oh, I got you, I'm on my way, I'm there. You feel me? Or yeah, you on the phone for $18,000. Oh, you all right? You the best person ever. But you take a day off. Oh, she must be on some other shit. You know how it become. Oh, you know how she get. Right. Oh, how I get.
You know,
because I always pick up my phone, but it ain't too many people that I can call right now that I answer if I'm going through it. But anybody who know me, if I say I fuck with you, and it's even some people who don't fuck with me today, but if they call me, because I know if they call me, I know it's, you know what I mean? I would probably still answer my fucking phone for. But anybody who fucking knows me knows if you call me, whether I'm going through what you know I'm going to answer. And that shit bothered me. And like I said, people always be like, oh, don't let what other people think, other people say bother you. Man, fuck all that. Because I don't care who you are. At some point in time, some things do bother you. And let's just be real. It sounds good to say ignore the shit or it don't bother me. No, it do bother me.
Fake motherfuckers bother me.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It'll be like, you can be there for a person a million, matter of fact, 1 trillion times. The one time that you can't because you need to be there for you, oh, they gonna spread every negative thing about you. But you will never hear, or you will never hear them say, but he or she held me down when nobody the fuck else would. The same people who you talking about me to. But what I will say that I love about me, I let people talk. And I let people talk. And I let people talk. I don't correct shit. Whatever anybody told you, that's what it is. Because I know exactly who I am. I know what I did and didn't do. If I gotta be the villain in your story, because I'm strong enough to wear that. Because ain't nobody gonna say nothing to my face.
The villains was always the best characters in the superhero shit anyway. I mean, especially in the DC universe.
That is very true. We always fall in love with the villains. Because it's like in House of Dragon, Damon.
Yeah.
I love him. And he's the fucking listen.
You know,
And I tell anybody all the time, please don't. And anybody who knows me, you know this about me. If somebody come and be like, oh, well, she said, whatever they said is what it is. Because one thing you can't do, I don't care if we fell out, if we did whatever. If me and you was to fall out the day tomorrow, you still can't talk to me or tell me nothing she said about me. At all. It's no conversation. I'm going to shut it down. It's no he say, she say. Because if that person got a problem with me, they need to address me. You can't say nothing to me. I'm going to shut it down. I'm not going to drag nobody's name. That ain't even who I am. I'm not cut for that cough.
See, and me and Coco different.
Who my issue is. It's nothing that nobody can say to me about. I don't even want to have a conversation because I feel like if it was an issue, and anybody who was ever cool with me, knew me, met me, would know if you have a problem with me, talk to me because I'm gonna tell you what I meant. Because if I meant to say fuck you and stand on that, I'm gonna stand 10 toes in that. If you took something the wrong way, we can clear that up. But if I want you to be offended, by all means, I'm gonna tell you, yes, I meant that. And I hope you did find it truly offensive. I'm gonna double down on everything. And I'm gonna tell you to your face. But what I'm not gonna do is tell somebody else. I'm gonna tell you. Especially if we had a relationship. It's no way me and you can have an issue and I'm gonna go talk to Q. No, me and you gonna have a conversation.
If you pick up the phone, I'm being smart because that's my thing. I don't give a fuck with nobody. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say because my motto is don't let what that motherfucker told you get your ass whipped along with their ass. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you about me. I don't care if you form an opinion about me because of something somebody else said. I don't give a fuck. From that moment on, I form my opinion on you. But other than that, I don't care because that person will get your ass whipped and their ass whipped, and I won't even be mad. I just won't fuck with y'all. That's simple. I don't care what nobody got to say about me, whoever, whatever. I don't give a fuck. My thing is just don't be phony with me and make it seem like I'm being phony with you. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, because I had that same type of incident like a couple of years back where so-called friend of mine was talking about, there's several people that wanted to jump you at the bar. So I'm asking him like who? He wouldn't give me names. Wouldn't give me no
Jump
names.
you?
Yeah, jump me. I was like, okay, because me, I handle my business. I don't give a fuck. I'll go to jail. I don't give a fuck. One thing about people have noticed about me, I am one crazy ass dude. They were like, yeah, Q's crazy. I wouldn't fuck with him. I'm like, yeah. So I kept asking him, kept pressing him. Yo, who's trying to jump me? Who are these people trying to jump me? He wouldn't tell me. So then I started putting two and two together. He was involved. It's usually them people that's right. It's usually them people that's telling you that's involved in that shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why you gotta watch your circle. I cut that motherfucker off, and whoever else he knew, and whoever else wanted to get involved, because I don't play them games. Because I feel like this: if somebody wanted to get at me, I will give you my address. Had a cyberbully had a cyberbully incident the other day. White boy up in Indiana talking cash shit to me. Oh man, I used to run the west end of Atlanta. I was like, really? I can't tell. I was like, you probably don't even know what a west end is, kid. And he was like, man, I'm coming down there and beat your ass. I said, here's my address. Let me know what flight you on so I can pick your ass up, beat your ass on the way to dinner. I'll buy dinner, feed you, then fuck you up even further.
Oh no,
Then
I'm not
send your ass,
referring to points.
then send your ass back on that fucking plane.
I'm not.
No, we're not doing that.
I ain't
And,
feeding.
All right, we got
and
anything else on this? So I do have like another thing that I wanted to touch on. We good with this?
so what?
We good with this topic?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, 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 yeah.
right, bet. So next topic, ladies and gentlemen. So I saw something. Well, one thing I saw maybe like a week or two ago that bothered me. But then there has been a lot of conversations that I've seen online, indirectly, about I put it under the label of colorism. So I just wanted to before I go into this, and everybody know how I feel about colorism. This is like something that's very sensitive. But colorism is prejudice or discrimination against individuals with a dark skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic group. Now, what I will say that I find ironic, there's a lot of prejudice, and it's what I think the biggest. Let me start with the biggest misconception is that it's only among African Americans or Black people, so to speak. That is false. There are several different ethnic groups, whether you're Mexican, whether you're Colombian, what no, different parts, even over Mongolian, whatever you are, even some because there are some darker hue Asians, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they experience the same thing. Um, but the other misperception is that it's always women doing it to women. It's not. I saw something that bothers me whenever I see a woman, um, anybody, but mainly a woman, because from my personal experiences, that experiences colorism or being uh, put down based off of her looks. And usually, I'm not just saying it, it's usually a beautiful Black woman because dark skinned women aren't, societal standards aren't supposed to be gorgeous. We're supposed to be mid or below, right? So when I feel like society is intimidated by beautiful Black hued women and men, but men usually get a pass. Let me explain. So, but then it becomes the topic of women put women down. True. However, it doesn't just stop at women. Men also put women down. It's not a man or female thing. It's a people freaking thing when it comes to that because most women learn the shit from one society standards and other men. Because if you're a heterosexual woman who deal with men and we see these images in society, who's highlighted? Who do most men gush over? But when you see the Black woman, you'll pinpoint something else. Oh, she's not natural. She's not this. But it's usually the ones who have the European features that you go up for. But when you see this beautiful one with black skin, so to speak, if you want to say that, and they may have a big nose and features, but she's gorgeous. They'll find something. You feel me? And I wanted to bring this up because one, this is a huge issue, one within our community. And it's a huge issue within several communities. But what I noticed is Black women are the ones who always get called out for it. Do we do it? Yes, we do. I'm not going to take that away. But it's not just us. But it's like we always want to hold us to the certain standard of what we do wrong. but nobody else is being held accountable. It's like we damned if we do when we celebrate a sister who's dark skinned, full figured or whatever. Guess what? I don't know why they just celebrating unhealthiness. They making her feel like she does. Why can't women encourage women? Why can't women celebrate no matter what your hue is, no matter what your melanin is, no matter what it is? You just can't be a girl's girl. If you're a girl's girl, you're phony. If you celebrate a woman, they just gassing her up to be shit. Why not? You don't know what that person goes through in their everyday life. Even the women who people think are beautiful have ugly moments. You'd be surprised how many women we could probably look at and be like, oh, you're gorgeous. Why? They don't feel pretty. So sometimes that compliment, if a person get a whole bunch of negative ones, that one compliment you gave can go a long way and it could possibly save somebody's life. So when we talk about colorism, when we talk about putting people down, talk about the other issues too. But the one thing, me personally, that I don't like is that all the heat, no matter positive or negative, Black women can't catch a fucking break. But yes, Black women are the main women that are put down for colorism. Because if you find somebody else who may be darker, but they might, oh, I'm a little Dominican. Y'all go up for her. She's beautiful because she's Dominican. But you can see a beautiful sister, she's black. The fuck is she black? But when another woman celebrates her, guess what y'all do? Talk shit. We wrong. Because you think she's not the image of what you want to see. So whether we uplift another woman or talk shit, we wrong. So I just wanted to open up the door of the conversation of colorism because it's a big thing. But the only person that gets judged for it are women. But men put down sisters every day. White men, other ethnicities of men, and Black men put down sisters every fucking day. And they put down the most beautiful sisters, the strongest sisters, like the Jasmine Crockett's of the world, the Miss Presleys of the world. We still, if we have a voice, we get called ghetto. If we're gorgeous, we get called, oh, but she wear this, she wear. I wear lashes and shit too, because bitch, I like them. Everything about me is real. We just can't like certain things without being judged for it. And then when we say we feel like we're the most disrespected, we're the most this, that, it's our brothers, mainly, who lead the walk with talking shit and telling us how worthless we the fuck are. And then the colorism don't even just affect women, it affects men too. Because you have a lot of beautiful Black men and darker hued men of other nationalities that get trashed because it ain't even bad. It's just because they're darker and they may have like a big nose or whatever. So the fuck what? They be good and they could be a little overweight. I like a little fluff. But if we say we like a little fluff, oh, you just want somebody that's unhealthy. Colorism is live and well, and it is a prejudice that no one speaks about. If you have a preference, that's your preference. But don't cloud your preference and then be colorist. Just say it ain't for you. But why do you have to put down somebody else? And that's coming from a woman who's experienced colorism to this day.
Yeah, it's due to the patriarchal. It's due to the patriarchal society that we've been programmed to be in. This goes back way before slavery. You know what I'm saying? It's just the difference between a Dominican, an African American, a Puerto Rican is just boat stops where they got off at on the boat. That's all it is. We're all the same. Yeah, we may speak a different language. Well, some speak a different language. Some may speak broken English or Spanglish. or straight Spanish, or broken English, which is broken English, hood English, but we're all the same. The color of your skin is your uniform. That's the uniform you were given at birth. You can't help that. You can't control that. Hell, you can try to control what society tries to do with that to the best of your ability. You can't control everything because you taking on society. That's like taking on Godzilla. You against Godzilla. You ain't gonna win that because Godzilla's the bigger problem. But people are it's a human condition. It's really a human condition because humans are conditioned to compete with one another, and that's the problem, especially in this capitalistic society. And I'm gonna get into that, later in the show about why this society is about to really go downhill. It's already going downhill rapidly. People just don't realize it because we at the end of late stage capitalism, and they're about to reset a lot of shit. People don't know it just yet. Money is about to be reset. Whole bunch of shit's about to be reset. If people stop letting certain things control them, like money, ego, the fact that, oh, I think I'm better than you because I got like 10 degrees, or I drive this kind of car, status. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell people, I say, look, at the end of the day, when you're dead and gone, none of this shit's going to matter. 100 years from now, nobody's going to give a shit. Only people that will remember you were those who knew you. You know what I'm saying? Those who knew you, that's going to be the most affected by you passing. Outside of that, other people don't matter. They don't matter. You try to make them feel like they're more important than what they are. But in essence, they really ain't shit compared to what you got going on, and compared to what you're trying to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that about a year ago. There was a girl I liked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, chick was married. I ain't give a shit because, I'm still, kind of dirty in that kind of sense. You know what I'm saying? Married chicks holler at me all the time. I'm like, I don't think you want that problem because you're going to go through a divorce, you fucking with me. But, she came by there. She was like flirting with me and all this other shit. OnlyFans girl and all this other shit. And, thought she's better than everybody else, though. Right? A lot of my friends didn't like her. They met her. They ain't like her. You know what I'm saying? They were like, Q, she's not good for you. And I listened to them because they were right. She's not. She puts on this image of, yeah, I'm doing big things. I'm doing, everything is glamour and glitz on social media, right? Everybody's living this best life and this soft life, and I'm doing it big. Look at me. I'm on a cruise, drinking champagne. I'm drinking whatever. Not knowing they living a lie, right? A lot of people like to live lies just to try to make themselves feel better about themselves towards other people. They compare themselves with other people. You know what I'm saying? The whole colorism thing is comparison. I got preferences. You know what I'm saying? People got mad at me for what I said. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Those are my preferences. You know what I'm saying? Those are my preferences. I don't want no 400-pound chick. I would never date a 400.
I think the issue comes in, you're right. Your preference is your preference. I think the issue with colorism comes in when people degrade a person because of what they look like and make them feel like they're less than. That's the issue. But people tend to misconstrue. Now you say, for me, this is not what I like. I can respect that. But when
Yeah,
you look at somebody else and you gotta make jokes or make them that person feel like they're a piece of shit, is where it's the problem.
It
yeah,
says more about you than them if you got to do all that. If that person is comfortable, regardless of what, you actually draw more attention to that person just by mentioning them and pointing things out about them to get people to look at them. Is taking the attention away from you and pointing it onto them. Like prejudice is taught, in my
yeah,
opinion. It's taught.
yeah.
It's something that is like passed down, and it's not even specifically taught. It's taught to all of us. You are conditioned to be prejudiced towards things that you are not used to. Everybody,
Yeah,
that's it's
I
like
agree.
normal for real. And then some people just take it, and go on with it to go other places with it, use it for hate and ignorance. And when it comes to colorism, I remember growing up, you used to think that like the darker a motherfucker was, because that's how they teach you that the darker the skin, the uglier the person is. And when they used to show
Right.
the people over in Africa on the commercials, they used to show them in the worst ways. But if you watch follow models and stuff like that, and they use them really chocolate ones, and I had a home girl that grew up, she was real dark, and she had all the boys, everybody like no boy, all the boys, like she didn't have like all the boys, but all the boys found her attractive, regardless of how dark, and people joked about, how funny looking she was. She had nice, flawless fucking skin. Real dark people barely ever, like, I'm talking like them motherfucking begurple color
Mm-hmm.
people, like you can't tell, like when they in the
So
skin,
what?
like in the sun, the
So what?
begurple, they be like begurple complexion, because they be like black, but then like when the sunlight hit, they be like, you can see like the purple and the
Mhm.
blue and like the gray. They be looking,
Good.
they be prettily weird
Which brings me
looking.
to, not to cut you off. I saw a post. I'm not going to say where I saw it because I don't want to expose anybody because that they don't know that I'm talking about this. I saw something where someone posted a beautiful woman, chocolate,
Yeah, a lot
like
of them.
skin flawless, completely natural. Me, I thought she was beautiful. From I didn't see the previous post, but the post was like a lot of people, and she was mainly being attacked by black women. Um,
That's self hate.
most of exactly, and I wanted to key in on that is that before we attack other people, a lot of people don't even know how to be comfortable with who they are, and
Wait,
then you have, hmm?
wait a minute, Frank, because I'm gonna lose what I was gonna say, because you had already said something about black women. You had said you were saying like mostly black women attacked by colorism. I don't think so. We feel that way because we are women, but period. To be a very dark skinned person used to be. I can't say that now because I see a lot of like different kind of love towards like the darker skinned person now. It's more now towards the lighter skinned people. You
Right.
feel me? Everybody more so getting more hate towards a light skinned person. I don't really see people be having ignorant stuff to say, but in my opinion, people got ignorant stuff to say, period, because that's the culture of today. Everybody just always going to somebody gonna find somebody ugly. Somebody gonna find somebody. Oh my God, God forbid you be heavy set with perfect skin and not and beautiful to somebody. You feel me? Somebody gonna say something about that. You can be perfect Coke bottle shape with the best face and everything. Somebody's still gonna say, somebody's gonna not, you're not gonna be somebody's cup of tea. I that colorism stuff, it was taught, just like prejudice, just like racism. All that stuff is taught like to build hate. And from what I'm learning from following like some of the other countries stuff, that's more of a, what they call us, the west end of things. That's the
Yeah,
way, that's the west way of doing things. We was taught that through colonization and all that stuff.
I agree, but I also think even in today's society, a lot of us don't think like you. A lot of people don't have that mindset as you. And then we see it oftentimes, and even different things that we watch, different things that we see. This particular thing was completely text 101 colorism within our community because she was insulted by Black women. And you know, me being me, I was like, well, where tag me in, sis, because they probably got a struggle pony or something else. And a lot of times it does stem from self-hate because like a lot of times, depending on where you are, depending on, you know, your upbringing or your experiences, could also shape a lot. For a long and I've said this up here before when we talked about this particular subject. When I was young, I dealt with it a lot. Even to this day, some things I may still struggle with because it would be, oh, because you're not light, you don't look like this, or because you dark, you wasn't good enough. And then even in dating, it's always, and I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to put nobody out there. A lot of men that I meet, they like to talk about other women and what they say that they like. If it don't look like you be like, bitch, what the fuck is you talking to me for? You feel me? So it comes a thing of trajectory, but at the same time, I think a lot of it is also experience, and a lot of people do it unknowingly, like you said, and it's a taught thing, but it's also a self-hate thing because what we think is beauty, and then some people, and unfortunately, and a lot of older women do it too, think, oh, I make fun of this person, it's gonna make me look better. Because you think, and a lot of times it's what you hate about yourself. So you want to point it out on this person. So when I saw the picture of the woman, because I didn't see the original person, but I saw the post. But when I seen the picture of the woman, I'm like, this bitch is mean. She's sickening. You feel me? And I'm like, the only thing that people could say, and it's like the main thing that she was attacked on was the features that were not European. Her skin tone, her nose, her lips, her hair. When I say straight, listen, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker is flawless.
See, look, when I'm gonna be honest, I be saying more of, I do see some of the hate in there, people like under some of those comments, like some of the be a cute posts or whatever, and then it be stuff. But what I mainly see is like people like so much hate in the comments, give Shorty her props, blah blah blah. It's more of that going around than it used to be, for real. That's just my opinion. Like it's
The
more
one
of the
thing I
people
hate
who
is
be
that
looking
we
for
get called
attention,
out.
huh?
Yeah, I hate that we get called out for it, right? But I have seen several since that particular post I'm talking about to now, whether it was Facebook, YouTube, whatever platform. I've even seen men have things about this whole completely trash dark skinned
Oh,
women.
now when we talking about men,
But no,
that's a
right.
totally different story.
But when we talk about it, it's like there's a walking contradiction. You can't say you do this, but then you trash Black women, and then when you pinpoint what you dislike, it's always about the features. It's always about this. It's always about that, and then we get compared. So, but you only hear about. And I'm not going to say women don't do it because we do, and most of the coloristic remarks that I've experienced have came from Black women who look like me. You feel me? But I've also experienced it from men as well. But I feel like it's not spoken on when men do it, or it's an exception and it's considered a preference. But there's a fine line between what your preference is and then when you're being degrading and you're making colorist remarks. Women will get exploited for colorist remarks. Men will be considered a preference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Men like with me as a kid, I used to try to date sisters, like dark skinned sisters. Dark skinned sisters would reject me. We don't like you. You're a nerd. You're you just different. You think different. You don't do what everybody else does. White chicks dug me. White chicks love me for some strange reason. I don't know why. So I gravitated who loved me. Gravitated towards who loved me. Then the sisters get mad at me about that. I'm like, I can't help who love me and who don't love me. I show love, I show love back to who show love to me, whether it be white, black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever, Middle Eastern. I've dated them all. I've dated the whole spectrum. They call me Skittles baby. You know what I'm saying? Because they were like, why they call you Skittles baby? Because I taste the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? I taste the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, it doesn't matter with me. I'm all about the character of the person because there's a lot of trash people out here. Don't give a damn what color they are. A lot of trash people out here. A lot of trash. More trash than good shit out here. It seems to be, and especially in the social media age. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't try to ever date a chick. You know, if she was showing her body to the whole world, I'm like, damn, I don't. You know, it doesn't excite me because, damn, if you're showing your body to Tom, Dick, and Harry, then what the fuck do I got to be excited about? You know what I'm saying? Where's I can't even be private because everybody else is seeing what I'm trying to get at.
Just because
You
they
know,
seen it don't mean they ain't they motherfucking getting it. I
no,
look
no, no,
the
no.
fuck good.
Right, but I'm a moralistic type of dude. I have morals, even though they're questionable. You know what I'm saying? My morals waver. I'm no choir boy, no church boy. Never have been, never will be. Because I don't like doing what society expects me to do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'll do certain things that are societal expectations, but as far as like following the herd, no, we don't do that. I'm an Aquarius. Aquarius don't do that. Aquarius march to the beat of their own drum. We've always been that way. I've always been labeled as different because I think different than most people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. From personal experience, this is just my own personal one. I would say it took me a long time to appreciate how I look. Um, Younger coming up, it was always a comparison. Like I had long hair, I was looking back. I was a cute little thing. I was a little chocolate thing, but I always wanted to look different.
Oh,
Hi, Paul, welcome back. Because of being
Paul looked
too
like Paul looked like he got an
yes,
electric bill from Duke Energy. It's like $400.
no, well, really quickly, and I want to say this for any male or female that's experiencing this, especially when you're coming up. When you go through it at a young age, and then most of the insults are started with "you're black," da 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 da, you do start to hate your complexion.
Yep.
You do start to have some internal self-hate that you really don't understand. And for years I've done that, or I wanted to be different, look different. And I think when it comes into what we look like, even if some people start to do like surgeries, whatever, that's on them. I don't judge anyone based on what they do because I don't know what their walk is, right? I can only speak on mine. It took me the longest time to appreciate, and I'm gonna probably say in my 30s, I was like, I'm all right. You know what I mean? Not like I might not be your cup of tea, but I'm somebody's cup of tea. But everybody doesn't have that awakening, and you never know what that experience affected them. But I always had somebody like my aunt Margaret or my aunt Mary or different people who nurtured me to say I was beautiful. You get what I mean? Which it became like a da da, but I had to start to see it, which is also one of the reasons why even with my grandkids, I always tell them how beautiful they are. Because a lot of times we don't hear that a lot within our communities to celebrate who you are, what you look like, and what that represents, and strength. So I really had to do like some research, and also it comes with some work. And a lot of times, a lot of parents and families don't know what children go through when it comes to colorism and featureism and things like that coming up. I went through a lot of that in school. or being compared to somebody else, or even if my hair was long, want to pull my hair you get what I'm saying? Because mine might have been longer than yours because I was darker. I wasn't supposed to have long hair, or because I looked a certain way, I wasn't supposed to have certain things. But then society is conditioned to think black is associated with dirty, ghetto,
Mhm.
aggressive, all these things. And when you hear people talk about, look at the Jasmine Crockett's of the world. Again, I'm looking at Miss Presley. When they speak, and they speak very well, they speak with facts. What's the first thing they call? Ghetto and aggressive.
Or if they speak well, you know, people like that dumbass president. We know who that is. That dumbass president and that dumbass that whole entire dumbass administration. Uh, oh my God, she speaks so eloquently. She speaks so well. Like the fuck else is he supposed to speak as? You know
A
what I'm
little
saying?
hood. Just, I mean, they just gotta just come out just one day and be like, I ain't ghetto. I might got a little hood in my swag when I talk, but that's okay. This is called black.
That's right.
Negro, African American, whatever you wanna call us. You feel
Hmm.
me?
Oh
Whatever
man,
it is all of the above. Shit, fuck
y'all have
that.
to forgive me for being gone for so long. I really apologize. I had a
No, it's
call and
okay.
it was just, whew,
You
I
okay?
done missed out
You all
on a
right,
whole
man?
lot of conversation.
No, it's okay. I'm a tie two things in, and then I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. Um, is that with the colorism? But I think we do need more images where people can appreciate what they look like in a positive thing, especially if you are brown and darker. You know what I mean? There needs to be celebratory where though it's somebody that don't look like what hurts the most. Well, for me, what hurts the most is for people who look like me that I'm supposed to be connected to tear me down.
Hmm.
So I want people, men or women, whoever you are, when you start to see these things, even if it's not your preference, you don't have to tear that person down and make them feel less than because it's not your cup of tea or you think it's the funny thing to do. It's not. You don't know what that does to that person, and it can have lifelong effects on that person. And then my second thing, we're gonna leave with that, and I'm gonna let y'all hang with that. But then I got a messy one after y'all talk about this.
I just want to say, Q. I want to piggyback off of what Q was. All right, I'm a big advocate for the way a woman dress. Like, don't define her. It's how she carry herself and
Right.
how she dress. You feel me? Because I am one of the women where I do at some days I want to be hella classy, covered up. For the most part, I'm in like a t-shirt and something, you feel me? But I
Hmm.
have my days where I get up, and I'm pretty sure any woman can feel like any woman has felt like this. I get up and that day I am having a day. I put this outfit, or it might got some cheeks out or something, or maybe a little more cleavage. It is showing everything right. You feel me? Me and the girl could be going out together. I don't even know. You know what I love about my woman? If I put something like that on, she get it. I love and hate it because she absolutely 100% is making me feel just as good as I feel in that outfit. You feel me? She ain't, because she know I cover it up. I don't care. But if I'm gonna show it off, baby, I'm gonna show it off right. It's gonna look good. It's gonna be, you know, I felt it take a lot to do that. We ain't talking about just throwing some shit on because you just like to throw some shit. When you reach a certain age to even dress like that,
Yeah.
you put some thought into that shit. You put that outfit together. That dress been in the closet for a few goddamn months. You can finally fit your girls up in it right. You ready to go out. Motherfucking Q appreciate that shit, man. Don't
Oh
be
yeah.
mad. She conservative all the time.
And when that light hits that
It
dress
don't
just right,
matter.
you see the silhouette of that ass and
Listen,
them titties are pop. I be
listen,
like,
listen. This
yes, ass.
This one the motherfuckers like me, because I know most Baltimore women will feel like this. I don't give a fuck what I got on. Put your hands on me. I dare you.
Beat the hell out of them.
Put your hands on me. I dare.
That's
I don't
right.
care how good I look. Don't disrespect me. You better
That's
treat
right.
me like a motherfucking lady.
Right.
1970,
The only woman
Huntsville,
who get
Alabama.
I'm
Well,
sorry, the only woman.
go ahead, Drew.
I was saying the only woman who get to harass me is my lady, and she does a damn job of that. God damn it! And then cause I be writing my things down because y'all know I be forgetting. Then it was like men have more men. These motherfucking men's. I want to say this. I don't have no beef with the men. I don't want y'all men think I'm beef with y'all ever. We was on the same team, my guys. But y'all got hella more podcasts about how women ain't shit and bashing them. Y'all got more of them than about sports.
Yeah, because
On every
dudes,
fucking thing.
Because those dudes, they're incels, right?
It's crazy.
They're all incels. They don't get no play. Those are the dudes that don't get any play.
I'm gonna mute.
And when they don't get any play, they're gonna sit there and bash women and talk about how bad women are. Yeah, the climate is bad. We know this. We know there's a division between men and women. We know that. That's been going on because feminism caused this shit. Okay, it's caused women to do less to try to get more out of a dude, and dudes have finally caught on. Right? That's why there's simp culture. Right? That's why you got dudes out here paying for OnlyFans and shit. Yeah, I was one of them. I paid for OnlyFans and I stopped that shit. Cause I was like, what the hell am I doing? I was like, there, because it ain't about who's in front of the camera. It's who's behind the camera. It was the husband behind the camera. So I had to cut that. I cut all that shit out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, then I thought about it. I said, why the fuck am I paying for the OnlyFans when I got all this porn here on my computer? You know what I'm saying? I can do all this shit for free. I don't need to pay for this shit. The hell am I doing? So
only you can take this here. Okay.
I said, and then I thought about it. I said, you know what? When I go out into this wild, wild world and shit, right? And talk to these women, right? A lot of these women, they'll hit me in the inbox. Talk about some, hey, where you from? I said Atlanta Metro. Oh, I live down the street. I said, no, the fuck you don't. You don't live no down the street. Yeah, I do. I live in the town over from you. Okay, what's your address? And then they miss that whole part, right? And then they'd be like, well, what are you here for? I'm like, bitch, what the fuck you here for? You hit me first. You hit me first. Well, I'm here for a hookup. I said, I don't want a hookup. I'm here to just have conversation. If it go there, it go there. If it go wherever, it go. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, this was in the OnlyFans?
No. This is
Oh,
just
I was
general.
stuck. I was stuck with the
I was
OnlyFans.
trying to keep up too. I don't know which scenario it was. Like,
No, I cut that
OnlyFans.
I cut that OnlyFans shit off a year ago. I cut all that shit off because that OnlyFans shit.
It's a messy question. It's gonna tie. You can tie it into what you talk about.
Yeah. Ask.
You know, I always gotta ask a messy question before we get off. Right?
Yeah.
Why is it that people, because it's no particular gender that does this? Why do people think sexual sayings or annotations is flirting? Like, you saying what you want to do to me is not making me want to. It doesn't lure me in. If anything, it makes me.
Wait, we talk about sex now? Wait a minute. Wait.
He put it on. No, I'm just saying.
Right. I gotta write this down. I
got the answer for you.
I don't know about y'all. I'm the single one up here, right? What I noticed is a lot of people try to lead, or when somebody hits you up, or they want to show interest and try to get you to like hang out with them or, you know, go on a date or whatever, they say some sexual shit. And
Because
honestly, Drew, that shit, I don't know about nobody else. I'm not speaking for all women. I'm gonna speak for maybe the woman like me. If anything, I look at it like, so you want to lick and put your tongue on everybody? Because if this is your approach for me, that's what you do. So it turns me off. And then two, I look at it like that's all you see me as.
To a happy mouth.
they
You
get
don't
a
want to get to know me. You
Right.
just want to put your tongue and some other things on me, and that's not what I'm on.
right
So
because
when I don't respond to that, the sad part about this, some people don't, and I'm quite sure it's men like
Some
this too.
people do though. Some people.
No, they come even harder, and you be like, I'm not even giving you. You ever have a person have a conversation with themselves, and you don't respond, and then they come back and they say something else, and I'm like, bitch, I haven't said anything about the last one because that's not what I'm on. And the thing about it is, you can't say you are into someone when everything about the conversation or everything about the approach is sexual.
yeah
And for a
because
person that's not on that, and it's like, you know how much that is to me, and bitch, I'm grown.
because men have objectified women, right? It's about the objectification of women, right? The patriarchy has brainwashed men to think of women as objects, not as human beings, right? That's why when the lady in I think Minnesota, when she got killed, white women were like white women woke up. They were like, these white men don't give a shit about us. Duh. We've been trying to tell your ass that for decades. White men don't give a fuck about anybody but white men. They care about the patriarchy. They care about control. They control the hell. When did women when did the women have an opportunity to vote? I would say it was 19 when Susie B. Anthony back then.
That was before my time. I'm not that old.
Right. I'm not that old either, but I like history. I like history. But my point is, they've always wanted to control everything: narratives, people, situations.
The Bible.
The Bible. Thank you, Paul. That too. And it's about the patriarchy. It's about control. That's why these white people are fucking flipping. It's white. No, white man. I didn't say white people. White men are flipping the fuck out that they've lost control. You know what I'm saying? That's why they had these motherfuckers out. These motherfuckers in going in the fucking deep woods of Arkansas, right? We gonna build us a whites only community, right? 2 months later, that shit failed, right? Yeah, you want to know why it failed? Because nobody wants to sit there and look at your unwashed asses, smell your unwashed asses. You trying to control everybody because you feel like you're a man, because I'm a man, I'm in control. No, the fuck you're not. And what they're going to end up doing is using the children as entertainment. And I don't mean doing circus tricks and shit like that by juggling. Well, circus tricks, yeah, I would say that's the wrong terminology. But circus tricks, juggling balls, and you know what I mean by that. They're gonna be molesting them kids. You know what I'm saying? That's how sick in the mind these people are. And when the white guy got killed in Minnesota, what, last week?
Yeah.
Last week and a half, whatever, something like that. That just exemplified what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Even white people are sick of white people's bullshit. You know what I mean? We've been sick of that bullshit. Now they even sick of their own bullshit. They even sick of. They like, have them motherfuckers segregate them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers want to be segregated. Let them go. Let them go out there. I said, yeah, let them go out there. All right. What you should do, block that wherever they live, that little town or whatever they building, block that some bitch off from any major highway. Have them provide their own infrastructure. Have them provide their own food. They can't get food from the outside. Have them provide their own Walmarts or whatever. They can't go to the outside to intermingle with other people because they want to be segregated.
It's called the Amish. They just don't want to be segregated.
Right.
They do that.
Amish,
You feel me? I
yeah,
don't see no black Amish.
yeah,
Is it
yeah.
black
I see
Amish?
I see the black Amish.
I want to meet one because I haven't seen
Yeah,
one yet. But
they're there. They're Mennonites.
but listen, anybody is capable of doing any of that. You feel me? If they
Yeah,
put their mind to it. It's just
yeah,
that the hate that comes along with, you know, what they call it, the West way of thinking.
yeah,
With either us calling ourselves black, all that stuff is Americanized. A
yeah.
lot of the stuff we just
Well,
conditioned to
it's really
being prejudiced.
Europeanized. It's
Yeah,
Europeanized because
yeah.
hell, they were doing that shit back then. They were
I like
them,
I like to talk like from like where I'm from because you know I'm like Asian or something.
yeah.
I'm
They were
from
doing that
something
shit.
else.
They were molesting kids back then. They were molesting kids back then. Hell, the Catholic Church is a prime example. They were molesting kids back then. It's no different than what they were trying to do with them whites only communities. Because I was like, what the fuck y'all gonna do? Y'all motherfuckers gonna have unsalted food, unwashed asses.
Amish stuff good though. I don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
y'all
Not the Amish, not the Amish. I'm not talking about the Amish though. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
but
the
I'm
Amish.
just telling you, they are
That-
predominantly white too, ain't they? Well, whatever they are, they're skin.
yeah, they're Germanic. They're Dutch. They're Dutch
Oh, so they're
Germanic.
Dutch. Okay,
Yeah,
all
they
right.
So
Dutch.
we talking about a whole different species. Okay.
Yeah, Amish and white supremacists, they don't mix.
I wasn't saying they was white supremacy. I wasn't saying they was. I was just saying they are all Caucasian community, but they are farming
Yeah,
and building shit. They are living off the land. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
They can do it.
yeah, yeah.
Fuck with the
But
Amish.
see,
That's all I was saying.
they have been doing that though. They have been doing that for generations. That shit's passed down for generations. Them motherfuckers, the white supremacists that went out to Arizona, Arkansas, them motherfuckers don't know shit about farming.
Yeah, I don't care nothing about the white supremacists for real. I feel like, you know, that was built off of prejudice,
Yeah,
colorism, racism, all the isms.
yeah, yeah. So I've seen only one black Amish, and he was adopted by that family.
Listen.
And I was like, I'm sitting there like, I was like, damn, what the hell this motherfucker doing in an Amish community? That shit don't look right. You know what I'm saying? That's like a lion in a.
Why not supposed to? What would you do if you found out that somewhere else in the world there's a whole community of black Amish?
Oh shit, I want to meet them.
You feel me?
I want to meet them.
The more
I wanna
we
be like-
finding out things that you know beyond the American way, there's
Yeah.
things that for real. Man,
Yeah,
listen,
'cause I didn't even realize they were black Mexicans until I read about that shit. I think it's down in Oaxaca.
I thought they been black. They just was considered Hispanic.
No, they are down. They are down like further south towards Central America.
So
But
do you mean a black Hispanic or a black Mexican?
black
in
Mexicans.
Because
Black Mexicans. There are
'Cause-
black Mexicans. And I was like,
like they
wow,
from
I never-
Mexico?
yeah,
You know damn well since the beginning of time we've been everywhere.
yeah,
No matter what they say, since the beginning of time, black people, how you want to put it, Negroid people, whatever, have been everywhere.
that's
Everywhere
right.
they go, they leave their people behind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's nowhere you can think of. But I want to get back to something that y'all speaking on, because I've been forgot shit too. When Q mentioned the white men and how they consider themselves Americans, and how they really are Caucasians, which you mentioned, because they come from the Caucasus Mountains, but they get over here and disassociate themselves from them damn mountains. But in the mountains, the motherfuckers was cavemen.
Mm-hmm.
And now these motherfuckers escaped over here to over here. They done went from being European, wanting to be considered Americans. Motherfucker, y'all ain't not, y'all no, y'all are like locals coming to a native land. Oh, I'm a local. No, motherfucker, you a stranger. You never be a native.
Right.
But anyhow, these motherfuckers, once they got out of them caves, they brought all that chaos with their ass. And like you say, they are getting weak.
Sorry, I was laughing at the comments.
They're getting weak.
Yeah, they
And
are. They get weak.
and they are desperate. That's why they letting Trump get away with whatever the hell he's doing. Because they didn't start talking about that damn oil money he done took and all that shit, the oil. They didn't start talking about that. It's on to the next thing now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now they talking about,
He's
now they talking
stealing
about
the
finding
oil.
because
He's
people got
stealing the
killed.
president. Remember how he was up there like they're stealing, he killed, they eating the dogs, they eating the cats. He's stealing
These
the oil.
motherfuckers-
He's stealing the president.
So
I'm
yeah,
sorry, Paul.
these motherfuckers been rotten from day one.
Yes, they have.
And now they getting ready to turn on each other now. The dogs and got hungry. They getting tired. They're getting tired of people pointing fingers at them. The kids turn on. They say, "Hold up, time to back y'all's ass up." But they didn't let this motherfucker get in there too deep. He going to start cutting some motherfuckers loose. That Christy Nome, who I don't know if she a man or a woman. I just know she covered up pretty good. This motherfucker in there, they ain't never been in control of nothing. You can tell these people, and that what's the white girl's name? Basandia, Beyondy, and what's the other one?
And beyond.
Her and another one. What's the other one? They be up on them all the time.
Caroline Levette.
Yeah, these motherfuckers, man, look at them. They all brainwashed and shit. Now you got Nicki Minaj.
Oh God, let's not talk about that whole bag.
I'm just saying, man.
I never liked that broad.
Pay attention to these people, man, how they moving. But somebody gotta get fall on the ass for a little while so he can stay in power a little bit. But they once the election, people gotta realize you gotta stay calm. And these motherfuckers go ahead and do what they gonna do until the midterms and get some of them motherfuckers up. I get all of them motherfuckers about it, really.
Yeah, but you know
can't
what,
get all of them.
You know what though? You know what's so funny? Like, if you notice, I told my cousin, you know, he's like big into AI and shit, right? He's like doing AI and he was like doing these analysis and all this other shit and sending me all this shit. Like I was like, dude, you need a life. So that's all you've been doing. I'm like, is it helping you improve your financial situation doing all this? Or are you just doing this for fun? If you're just doing this for fun, you're just wasting your time. Hell, if I'm gonna do something, I'm trying to get paid from it. All this analysis and shit. I'm trying to get a job with it and try to get paid from it for what I know. I ain't gonna just hoard the knowledge just for the sake of having this shit. That's like having $1 million. You ain't trying to help humanity with the $1 million that you got. You just trying to hoard the shit. What good is it gonna do? At the end of the day, when you dead and gone, that $1 million is gonna get dispersed out to somebody else and dispersed out to the probably. Yeah, maybe if you haven't spent it all. But I was like, I said, I told him, I said, look, if you look at Trump, right, very carefully, watch his walk, watch his gait. He staggers when he walks. He doesn't walk in a straight line. I was watching him walk down a red carpet. I think he was in. Nah, not only that, he had a stroke.
And he like, how old is he? 90?
He's 79.
95?
No, he's 79.
He's 79? How the fuck
Yeah.
he's 79?
He's had a stroke, right? And I told my cousin, Trump had a stroke. He goes on AI and looks shit up. Now, I don't think what AI says it. I say, man, fuck AI, okay? Artificial intelligence is just that, artificial. It's programming. That's all that shit is. Somebody putting in an input.
I shouldn't use it for my right thing?
Huh?
I shouldn't use it for my right thing?
No, you can use it, but have verifiable sources to back that shit up. That's all I'm saying. Don't go by what you do.
I'm the source.
Peep this though, peep this right here though about what Q was saying about that. being, if you look at all them guys that's been in that White House as the president, being that president, that shit will age you as hell. That shit
Yeah,
will
it
age
does.
you.
That shit would age you. Yep.
Everybody that's been in there, when they come out of that motherfucker, they been aged. Obama, now
Mhm.
you see how he went in there young after 2 terms, and he came up out of that motherfucker, right?
6 months he was gray.
Yeah,
Obama was gray in
Yeah.
6 months.
so after 2 terms, you see where he came up out of it, right?
90.
Biden, then here come Biden, Trump, then Biden, then Trump again. That shit, he done got old. He's old going up into that shit. That power be killing them motherfuckers. Excuse my language, but that power be killing them. It be
Yeah.
draining them, keeping that power. That should be draining the hell out of him.
But you know
He
what
ain't gonna
though?
make it through it.
He was
He ain't gonna
already
make it
old.
through it.
Nah, he's not gonna make it because okay, whenever Trump had his stroke, and yes, he has had a stroke, they're hiding it from the public because they don't want him to appear weak. Because if he appears weak to other world leaders, that's when they'll pounce on him.
He ain't gotta appear weak. He already a fucking joke.
Right. Right. But listen to my point though. Listen to my point. You got a point there, but listen to my point. To other people, he appears to be this strong, healthy motherfucker. He appears to be
Do
this.
you be watching the same news? I be watching them.
Yeah, I
We don't
know.
give a fuck about him.
But
Let's wait for that nigga to quote.
Oh, right.
because it's optics. It's optics, right? It's optics to the world. It's optics, right? Because the rest of the world thought that America was this global power, with America strong and all this bullshit. We all know that's a lie. Because America stole a lot of shit. They continue to steal shit. They always stealing shit. You know what I'm saying? And now I noticed one day when I was watching, because I watch YouTube, I don't watch the news. Fuck the news, because the news is nothing more than entertainment. And to that point, all you gotta do is look at the bottom crawl when it's getting ready to go off, how it has the Roman numerals and all that shit at the bottom. It'll tell you this is a division of Time Warner Entertainment. Keyword entertainment. The news is entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Which means you're sitting there being entertained. Sports is entertainment. Yes. I know you, I know you, Coco. I know you celebrate your Super Bowl. Congratulations to the Patriots. Congratulations to the Seahawks. Yeah.
They lucky it snowed because if it
Hold on. Nope. Only one that's right here now. Listen, I'm gonna have a Super Bowl party. Y'all coming?
No.
Yeah. You got.
I mean, I'll do a virtual invite.
Took my nails off and put on blue just because.
I'll do a virtual invite, but you already know we own you guys anyway.
Ravens.
We own you guys anyway.
It don't matter because y'all not gonna be highlighted. Everything else gonna be Patriot, but
that's why I can't come.
You coming? Nia, I know Nia on here because you on here. Nia, y'all can come.
I'm gonna be sick. I'm already sick of this shit. I'm already sick of this. Already sick of this shit. Look at me.
Listen.
Look at me when I'm sick.
J-Man like for me to pay attention to the comment section. Every time J-Man comment on my Facebook post, y'all can follow me. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Casual Convo Coco. You can also follow me on Facebook, Casual Convo, or you can follow me by my real name and it say Casual Convo in the middle. It'll all pop up together, I promise you. Or if you on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. But listen, every time J-Bad be like, oh, they're going to lose. And, he know how to reach out to me personally. He say the same thing, we win. So, J-Bad, I encourage you to want us to lose. So, that at the end of the game, I can take a screenshot. And then I can start sending you the press conference of when we win. The best thing I could ever do is to send you the ring.
Oh, shit.
So continue to hate. Wait a minute, Corey, no, I ain't gonna say Corey because Corey give me my props. He's tired of losing to me all season. Now y'all keep saying we ain't played nobody. We done beat some of the best defenses in the NFL. Now we got Seattle. Let me tell you, don't sleep on Gonzalez and them. Don't sleep on Booty and them. Don't sleep on none of them because what we do got is an offense and a defense, and I'm gonna talk my shit. Because guess what? I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm sorry. I know we ain't gonna go over time, but I gotta do this every time. But I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna talk my shit. Why? Because we going to the Super Bowl. Where y'all teams at? Matter of fact, the main ones don't talk shit. Your teams ain't even make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, we on the couch.
Listen,
but you know what really got me, what really made me happy though, what really made me happy was Philadelphia going to fuck home. Okay, that week when Philadelphia went to fuck home from I forgot who they played.
Did y'all really say? I hate giving out your social media. It's not the end of the show. Oh, I'm gonna do it at the end too. You ain't the only one that can send me. And just so anybody who knows, my DMs are always open. There are several people. Let me just say this. I don't defend anything. You can DM me with a dislike of something. You know how many people dislike something that was said up here or said something about somebody, or they caught a certain context. I take all the criticism. I want to grow. I want the show to be great. If it's something that you don't like, let me know, because I will tell you if it's something that I'm going to change or that we're working on, or if it's something that I'm like, oh, it's just a you thing, and that's okay. I invite all conversations. I welcome anybody to DM me, because of course we have some Ravens fans. I'm gonna say with the exception of Jude, because she don't be on it. But
don't talk about my team. Don't talk about my team.
Well, I'm about to talk about your team. Well, with Corey and Jay, well, not even Corey, because he won't get me a jersey, a Patriot jersey, because he lost the bet. Jay Bad don't pay off that, so I just gotta call him out every week up here. But I want y'all to continue, because every time y'all count my boys out, the Patriots win.
They get one fucking good season and forever. Here we go. They get one motherfucking good season.
They got
that's all right.
They got the right coach. They got the right coach. When the Patriots got Vrabel, I kind of knew where they were going to be headed, because Vrabel came from that system, right? He played in New England. I forgot, like 8 years.
Yeah.
And he was a hell of a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? And when he became the Patriots head coach, I was like, boy, the AFC East is in trouble, because Vrabel's there. Vrabel's a damn good coach. Okay, Denver blew that game, because if Sean Payton were an inkling smart, he would have kicked the field goal. It would have gone in overtime. You know what I'm saying?
That game, there was a mistake on both sides, though.
Yeah, but still, that's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we got John Harbaugh now. You know what I'm saying? We got John Harbaugh. I guarantee everybody, the NFC East has been put on notice. I told people we were going to get John Harbaugh. Everybody was like, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. When we got him, I said, I rest my case, bitches. Because I knew.
Read that comment and correct that. Because if you don't, I will.
He said, thank you, Q. The only reason why they won their game is because they didn't kick the field goal. That's what J Bear says. Okay, that was Sean Payton. That game was tight. I knew it was going to be a tight game, because both defenses are outstanding, and I knew it was going to be a defensive game, because I said whoever get the 20 is going to win that damn game. Whoever gets the 20 is going to win that game. It didn't go to 20.
It's so messy.
But
it's so messy.
But if Denver it would have been a little bit more competitive if Denver didn't lose Bo Nix as their quarterback. Because remember, he broke his ankle the game before, and they had
And didn't have what's his name? It was one of their best receivers was out too. But in hindsight, their backup QB, he wasn't bad.
No, he's not. But they didn't allow. I noticed that they had him on a regimen.
Yeah.
AKA, they didn't allow him to throw a lot because he was handing the ball off a lot. And I was like, yeah, they don't trust him. Denver didn't trust that backup quarterback. That's really what it boiled down to.
He came out on fire though.
Who we talking about? The Ravens?
His first possession, they scored. I was like, oh wait a minute, he ain't just a backup. He
and Corey,
wait a minute, y'all was talking about the Ravens, right?
No, talking about the Patriots.
We talking about
Denver. And Corey, Lamar Jackson, I think he about to get traded. They about to trade Lamar.
No, he ain't. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, they're gonna trade his ass because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Anything is he? Like he's still under contract, right?
Right, he's still under contract, but they can trade him because the reason why John Harbaugh was jettisoned from Baltimore was because of Lamar Jackson. It was more so Lamar Jackson than John Harbaugh losing that game to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. Lamar, they have a different set of rules for Lamar. Just like I tell people all the time. In college football, coaches run the players. In the pros, the players run the coaches. Think about that. Yeah, think about that. That's true. The players determine whether or not the coach is going to stay, because if the coach loses that locker room, his ass is out of there.
Oh, you talking about
morale, or if certain players go to upper management above the coaches' heads, they can get that coach up out of there.
I think the coaches are important, but I also think it's how the coach. Okay, so let me just say this. There's a huge difference in Mike and Bill with the Patriots. Yeah. Bill did not interact with the squad the way that Mike does. He wasn't really personable. I think when you get someone who you feel like believes in you and not only coaches you, but he can also call a play, but he's also not completely old school where he can't think outside the box and know what's going on in the game today. There's a huge difference in how your players.
It's the coach style. Yeah, the coaching style is a little bit different, right? But Vrabel does do things the Belichickian way. Mm-hmm. A lot of things the Belichickian way, because I noticed the similarities, right? Yeah, Vrabel's a little bit more personal than Belichick was. He's more of a player's coach than Belichick was. Belichick separated his coaching from the players. He didn't give a shit about the players, Because
they want to play for him and they respect him. There's a huge difference, and that they didn't feel like they were obligated to play and win.
That point.
But I think there's a difference. So now you see a difference in, because with Belichick, I can say our offense was always top.
Yeah.
We always had our defense was like, but with him, I see a difference now. We got a D. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We got a defense. And our offense is still also, we got too many different variables and go-tos on either side. Yeah. So, and I think that says a lot, because all the players give him the utmost respect. You see his interaction, and it also encourages them to want to go out and perform at their best. People don't understand.
Speaking of Belichick, I didn't mean to cut you off, but speaking of your coach Belichick,
oh shit!
How you feel about him not going into the Hall of Fame?
It's a damn shame.
I think he deserves it. I think he should go. He should go. He should go.
He has 8. He has 8 Super Bowl rings, not 6. He has 8.
But they turned him down. They turned him
Huh?
down.
They turned him
They
down.
turned him down.
The reason why they turned him down is because, remember, the Hall of Fame balloting, that's controlled by media writers.
Mm-hmm.
Media writers didn't like Belichick when he was a head coach because he was prickly towards them. His answers were very bland. He was very standoffish with the media.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, they threw in Spygate, Deflategate, and that kind of like, nah, we can't let him in, which is bullshit because the man has 8 Super Bowl rings. 8. Okay? They were like, no, he doesn't have 6. I'm like, no, he has 8. He has 2 with us and 6 with New England. Okay? When did he get the 2 with the Giants? 1986, 1990. Thank you very much. He was a defense coordinator.
Oh, I was a little young. I wasn't in the football yet when that happened, but yeah.
Yeah, I was 6. I was 16 when we won the first one in '86, and I was 20 when we won in 1990.
Yeah, but
And I
he
saw-
definitely got snuffed. I don't agree with that. Like, you can say
I've
what
seen
you
all
want to say
4.
about Belichick, but his run is his run.
I've seen all 4 of our rings. I've seen all 4 of our rings, and I have a box with all 4 of our rings in it. So,
Let me see.
huh?
Let me see.
Hold on.
I love to get you activating your rose. Oh, this is about to be bad. He was looking for it. You see, he was like, bitch, don't call my bluff.
That motherfucker jumped up. Hold up.
I love, but yeah,
Look.
they definitely played in Belichick face. I mean, Belichick got his little stuff with him, like every other person, like every other coach, like every other whatever. But you can't take away what he gave and what his presence was to the NFL for years. So for them to do that and slight him, I don't know. That's some pretty gazy type shit. Oh, let me see. Put it up closer.
Okay.
You gotta let it shine. Back up a little bit. I want to get it clear. Back up, bring it back a close, real slowly. Do it slow. Stop.
Let me find out you was on the team.
Oh, that's cute.
It's like, no, that's hard.
Show off.
This is why I tell people like, damn, Q, you're a serious Giants fan. I'm like, I'm hardcore, baby. I've been Giants fan since 1979.
Yeah.
9 years old. 9 years old. 46 years and counting. I will be 56 next month. Which will be when football season started, it'll be the 47th year. Been to games away, home, wherever. You know what I'm saying? Been to old Giant Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Been to the new one. Been to the new MetLife. Been to the old Philadelphia Eagles Stadium, the Veteran Stadium. Getting beer thrown at me, not on me, and I'm looking up at the crowd trying to find out who the fuck is doing that so I can go fuck them up.
Them motherfuckers have been tailgating since 5 a.m. That's who did it.
Yeah.
Them tailgates do everything.
Yeah, but that's how I get down. I tell people, they were like, damn, you got the rings? I say, yep. That's how hardcore I am. You wear the rings? I was like, on occasion I will, but if I go to the bar, I may wear them, but I rarely wear them because I don't want to be like that guy that, oh yeah, motherfuckers start scheming on you and shit. Because you know how shady some people are. Especially in today's society with everybody being broke.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers try to rob you and shit. I'm like, nah, just keep them in a box there and blah, 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 blah. Those are the replicas. These are replicas. These are not the real rings. Let me put a disclaimer out there. These are replicas.
Can we?
You probably think you was on the team.
Huh?
They asked you, was you on a team you used to play? What player was you? What was your number?
Can we go live?
My number, I played further back.
Can we go live
further back
Sunday?
Say what now?
Can we go live Super Bowl Sunday and do like a whole reaction?
I'm only watching the halftime show.
Yeah. We can do that. Because look, we can do that Super Bowl Sunday because halftime, I don't give a fuck about Bad Bunny and none of that. I'm not watching that.
I'm watching for Bad Bunny and whoever else and my Hispanic family members.
I don't watch halftime anyway. You know what I mean? You know what I'm doing halftime? I'm either running to go get beer, or I'm cooking, or I'm probably taking a shit somewhere.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm telling you. I'm doing all that during the game. I'm tuning in for halftime, and then I'm tuning the fuck back
I'm
out.
not sitting there.
I ain't
I
watching
don't
the
like.
game. I'm gonna check in here and there so I can look at the score.
I'm not one to. I'm not one
I'll
to
probably
sit
be at
there and watch
Coco's
the
Super Bowl
halftime
party
entertainment.
talking shit, but I'm
Yeah,
really gonna pay attention to the halftime show. I ain't paying attention to
I'm
that
on.
goddamn
Yeah,
Paul
game.
is tagging. Y'all know Paul is tagging.
I'm
And
yeah. I'm usually sitting there. I'm usually sitting there taking a shit. I'm not sitting there. I don't care about halftime. Unless it's a black man. Unless it's a black
You
man
feel me, boy? You
playing.
feel me? Mm-mm.
But I'm doing this. I'm having a Super Bowl gathering.
Yeah.
Live. You
Oh.
know,
Who they playing? Who they gonna be playing? Who playing? Who Super Bowl? The Patriots. That's the only
Patriots
team I
in
know that's
Seattle.
going. That's how much I don't give a fuck. Who playing? Who you?
Patriots in Seattle.
Seattle,
Patriots
man.
and Seahawks.
The Seahawks.
Oh, they see. I'm about to say who?
Let
What?
me go look at some of their highlights so I can see what they
I
can do.
didn't even know what the name of the other team was. I tell when y'all think I'm playing, I don't care about the. I only know the teams that we typically rivals with. If your team, I know about the Dolphins because I mean, you know, who don't know about the Dolphins? I grew up and I know about the Cowboys because everybody call them the Cowgirls. And then I know New York got a bunch of teams. New York got two teams. I know it's always after Patriots, after Steelers. I don't care about the Eagles because they a bird like us, but you know, it's ain't no bird better than the two birds, the Ravens and the Orioles. I don't care about football season. Catch us doing baseball season. Go Birds. You feel me? Let's talk about them baseball teams. You know what? Let's get through. Let's get. You know what? I'm
the baseball team, but that flight done went home early. Y'all couldn't even fly
so
home.
bad. You know what? You know what? They in hibernation right now. His mother is laying a new egg. You know.
Mother's laying a new egg.
Yeah, the egg got hatched. We gotta get a new coach. Well, then we settled on the coach, didn't we? I think I don't even know. I'm so you know how I get. I be having to disconnect. I be needing to dis. No, I think we got some candidates. I heard something. It's too confusing. It's too many things.
Got somebody.
We got like a top. Well, we got like a top 3 for another coach. I guess like defense or something.
What you think about? Y'all already got one.
Yo, so we got a head coach, but now we looking for this another coach. I think like a defensive somebody.
Yeah, you're looking for an offensive coordinator, defense coordinator.
Yeah. So listen. I know. I love my team, but I know this much because I'm a girl. When it comes to that, about certain things in football, I need them to get that shit together. This is too much. All this stuff they got going on. I just want to watch them play and cheer them on. You feel me?
Can I say one thing?
It's like a black family. It's so Baltimore-ish. That shit they got going on.
One at a time. Corey Witherspoon, Sr., said he's boycotting the Super Bowl. No, you're not.
Why? Because they speak in Spanish. Y'all better turn them motherfucking captions on.
You're gonna be the first one shooting all the way in talking about
turn them motherfucking captions on and read the screen.
Look,
Corey gonna message me and say no. What you
look, I told people I never watch halftime. I don't give a fuck about halftime. I've never given a fuck about halftime. I've seen like the aftermath of what halftime was, because everybody would talk about it at work. And they're like,
especially and say he wasn't doing it because of whatever was going on with immigration.
Who?
Is it Bad Barbie?
I don't care who doing it, whoever it is.
Yeah, they said he's wearing a dress, right? I was like, I don't care. I'm not what. Yeah, he's wearing a dress.
No damn dress.
Oh,
yes. He's wearing a dress, and he's going to be singing this in Spanish because he's doing that. He's doing that.
Can you tell me what Bad Barbie sing? What he's saying?
His name is Bad Bunny.
Bad Barbie. Bad Barbie. Bad Barbie. That's a good one. I like that one. No, they.
Bad Bunny. I thought your name was Barbie. I'm so sorry.
Like that Erica Kirk bitch, right? She wants to compete with that shit, right? She got her
Yeah.
own halftime presentation for that Turning Point with Charlie Kirk and all that bullshit. And she got Kid Rock. I'm like, nobody listens to Kid Rock. Nobody ever listened to Kid Rock except white trash people.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, because we might have to do
Like
it.
Cleveland.
No, we might have to do it after show. I don't know, but we could talk about it later. But because we are right at the closing end, we are going to go into a group chat. But for those of you who have tuned in, shout out to Lamont. Thank you so much for being there for me on and offline. Shout out to Corey Witherspoon Sr. Shout out to J. Bay Jackson, who always doing the fucking most. Oh, he said we got 10 to 15 minutes. We can use it. So that means y'all must be doing something on the viewership level. But if y'all watching this, like, comment, and fucking subscribe, you know.
It was the medication sprinkles.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
But anyway, for those of you on the replay, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications and all that good stuff. You can follow everybody on Instagram, social media, Instagram, Facebook, all of that good stuff. But yeah, we be doing this and we talk about different stuff. But it's a little late. Right now, we talking about the Super Bowl because y'all know the Patriots going to take it all. And I don't want to hear nothing else about it. If you guys disagree,
I don't know about that. I got
don't call me.
Seattle.
You can whoever you look. I have learned to love when y'all put us down because every time we have been the underdog and everybody be like, "Oh, they gonna lose." That's what we did.
Right, but let me tell you about Seattle.
I wish y'all.
It make me nervous. So, but let me.
I wish y'all well. I wish y'all well.
Hush.
I mean, Seattle's defense. Yeah, Patriots they had a hell of a defense. But
do they take steroids?
But
do they take steroids?
Do they take steroids? Do you see how much energy them motherfuckers got? They come out like and they be through the whole game. I'm like, do they get tired?
What's the name of that team? The Seahawks. Let me look at them. Let me look at them up because I don't watch them.
Let me tell you.
Every time y'all say Seattle, I just be thinking like, what?
New England winning. The key to New England winning.
Patriots Nation, Wendy Cross. That's what I'm talking about. Wendy of Asheville, North Carolina. No, don't do that because let me give Wendy her props. So she's a fellow pet sissy. Let me tell you, Wendy Cross, you already know Patriots Nation stand up because we in a Super Bowl parties everywhere about to be lit with the Patriots, and we already know we're gonna win. Even though Seahawks, we gonna steroids and all that good stuff. Me and Wendy in the beach.
Yeah, but you know what?
Hi, Wendy, don't be coming on here with that negativity.
The key to New England, the key to New England winning, right? And Dietrich Brackett just said, right? They, the key turnovers. It's going to be about the turnovers.
Come over here with that Dietrich. Pick a side. Huh? You started off wrong.
No, I'm telling you, it's about who's going to turn that ball over. If Drake May turns the ball over,
we done.
They're gonna be done. Because Seattle's defense is no joke. And plus Sam Darnold. All right. That dude been around the league. That dude been around the league since fucking 500 BC.
That's a struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a vet.
They make me nervous. They be like on Ritalin. They be on something. Because everybody on the whole squad just be like, and I'll be like, what the fuck is they doing? But without being on one, we need to be on too. But I don't get. I have faith in my defense. I have faith in Gonzalez because we don't give up that many points on defense, though either.
Right.
So don't sleep on us. Don't take away from that. We have not. Matter of fact, we've held everybody to at least one score. Other than that, they had to hope that they get the field goal. But the one thing we ain't gonna have to win in our favor on this one. But we don't give up a lot of points. Our defense shut shit down, and truth be told, the last couple of games, matter of fact, all fucking season, our defense have had hella fucking interceptions, and they know how to read the plays to get the ball, and they know how to
because I do that. I do that when you guys play.
That was all shade.
No. But I really think this particular game, I don't think it's going to be an offensive game. I think it's going to come down to whose defense is better.
Yeah, it's going to be a defensive game. It's not going to be a high scoring game. I'm telling you that right now.
I
It's
ain't
probably going to be like
fucking we know how to
24,
keep some
21.
ripping up in us. The fuck? Have you seen Drake get a rush? Or did you see Drake put the whole team on his back and go for the first down when he fucking needed to? One thing he not scared to do is move the ball and come out of pocket. Don't say he's fucking scared.
I did not see it. I didn't even watch the goddamn game. But you know what, Fred? I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna make a. You know what? This. You know what, y'all? To this upcoming season, I'll add some new teams to my roster of watching football. I will now make it my business to watch your team along with my team while the season is going, and I'm gonna write shit down so I can talk about your motherfucking team.
Don't come over here and get stupid.
I was like, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm gonna have my notes. And in this game, I don't care if we lost, but guess what? Because we're gonna have a rough. Listen to my fellow Ravens, to J Bear. Listen, it's gonna be a rough couple fucking years for us starting over.
You need one of these, Drew. You need some of these. You need one of them. You need one of them, Drew.
Listen, I'm on that. I saw it. But what I'm saying is, J-Bear, don't make no motherfucking bets.
No, he ain't even a true Ravens fan. Why you keep talking to him?
Coco, he is a true Ravens fan.
He's not.
He is. He is.
You talk to Corey.
He is. He just upset
because this motherfucker go live every chance he get to say how much the motherfucking Ravens suck.
Listen, in our defense, listen, because Coco talk. Listen, y'all said, including Coco said that when y'all Ravens fan, y'all get mad. Y'all cut them off. Well, we get it from management. First of all, they came here in the middle of the fucking night. They came here in the middle of the night, and the L team crap out like a thief in the night. And then, you feel me? The moment something wasn't right after we done been to the playoffs a bunch of fucking times. They said, you know what? I don't give a fuck how many times we done been there.
Drew is taking this shit off the fucking dome right now, and he's talking about some preacher Jew. You don't even know what you just said.
Listen, first of all, because I'm part of management. You feel me? I was on here, and I told you I had to go talk to Ma and them because something wasn't right. I couldn't figure out.
Yeah, Jude, you've been to the Super Bowl twice and you won both times. You beat us in 2000 and you beat San Francisco.
Yeah, I know. Yes, listen, I ain't ashamed to say we only got 2. It don't matter. You feel me? At least we got some. You feel me? That's all that matters to me.
You sit at the multiple ring table. You know what I'm saying? You sitting at the multiple ring table with us, with Dallas, with New England.
Wait a minute. Pause. Wait a minute. Pause.
What?
Even though we got multiple rings, we ain't sitting at the table with none of you motherfuckers. We sit at the table alone. We ain't sitting at the table.
Y'all sit at the other table because only those with 5+ rings. Fuck
them rings. That's all. Because once we get our shit together, once we get our shit together, it don't matter. You know what? Fuck that. Once we get our shit together, Q, that's so hard. I ain't got nothing to say about that, but fuck them rings. Fuck them rings. Fuck the Patriots. I wish them the best in the Super Bowl. You know what, Paul? I don't even got nothing to say about your team.
You coming to the Super Bowl party?
Hell, no. Miami got one. They've been to the Super Bowl. That's right. Miami got 2. They got 2.
I'm coming right before the halftime show. I'm just gonna come, friend.
Oh, we can watch Bad Barbie together.
Yeah,
Bad Barbie.
Right. I'm saying we gonna watch Bad. Hey y'all, so we gonna go live. Oh shit! I fucked his name up again.
I mean, that's the proof right there.
Listen,
they're gonna prove right there.
Wendy.
Listen, I'm telling you now. We're gonna go to. I'm coming to New York. We gonna go to the bar. I need you to put on the jersey.
Listen,
Patriots.
listen. Everybody got to wear blue.
What you telling me used to be?
Huh? No, I'm telling you what you gotta wear when you come. You gotta wear something blue, white, or red. When you come over, I'm gonna have everything set up. You feel me? We gonna have mad liquor. We gonna go live here and there, or whatever. So Q and Paul, make sure you're available. We gonna go live.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be available because I'm gonna be right here watching that game on that Sunday, and halftime I'm gonna be like, fuck this Bad Bunny, Bad Bug Me, or whoever the fuck it is. I don't pay attention to halftime.
I'm calling in sick.
Used to lie, cause I'm gonna be an emotional mess. I'm gonna tell you why, because y'all already know every game. My temper. Listen, I don't even want to show my bottle because my kids done hit my bottle. But listen, I had a whole bottle. I'm gonna get me another one of these for the game.
What you drinking? Tequila?
Of course, nothing but. I mean, I want because I'm gonna need
Don Julio.
Look, I'm gonna tell everybody who come pitching because what you call she comes. I know she gonna make some fire buffalo dip. But I mean, we gonna cook. We gonna have full galore. Y'all already know how I do. You feel me? It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna talk my shit. If we lose, the live gonna cut off. I mean, it's simple.
Well, don't be saying if you lose, you're gonna have to represent the East now.
No, we not gonna lose though. I already told you. We in here. We got this.
I don't know about that.
The business.
Seattle defense is a monster.
You took it reckless. You was cool in the beginning. Now you're a little fugazi right now.
I'm just telling you the truth. I don't know about that Seattle boy. Ooh, boy, Seattle got a defense. Patriots got a defense too. It's gonna put it like this.
Oh, so this might be a good game. I might need to
It is
watch
gonna be a
this
good
game.
game. It is gonna be a good.
Take away from the Patriots. I don't care who our QB is. We've always been clutch.
Let me get me a Seattle shirt.
In the fucking playoffs, and we always perform. Look at my friend. Look at that.
She said she get a Seattle shirt.
Oh, look at me a Seattle shirt.
Say
Go
hi
to
to
the
my
party.
family. Say hi.
My nephew. Oh, my nephew.
What up?
I'm going to watch. I'm going to knock right on the door, Q. I'm going to go loud. I'm going to walk right through the door with my Seattle shirt on.
I'm gonna tell you what. You gotta think about the quarterbacks that Vrabel had while he's at Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then look at the quarterback he got when he went to New England. So that make a big difference.
It sure does.
So that man can coach. That man can coach. I'm not gonna underestimate the Patriots with him coaching. Seattle tough, but I'm not gonna underestimate the Patriots. I remember before what's his damn name? Bledsoe.
Oh yeah.
Remember Bledsoe? He was the man before Brady.
That nigga.
He sure was. Till he got hurt.
Yep. When
he
went
got
out
hurt
and
that Monday night game, that was it.
Bam.
I just can't find it in my spirit. It's just like deep down. It's personal to me. Not even on Coco, and Coco don't want on a deeper end. I cannot fuck with them Patriots. Don't get me wrong. At one point in time, I think I used to like quarterback. I will like a player on the team, but I won't. I'm not going to root for the team because I don't. But I look like rooting for your team. I got my own motherfucking team to root for.
And like who gonna win?
No. See, listen, I'm a band girl. You feel me? I am a band. See, this one time in band camp, kind of it's like, no, I'm a band girl. I'm a band girl. You feel me?
Clearly, Rich want me to read this. Daytrip Brackett said, key strategies for a Patriots victory. Offensive focus, rely on the passing game. I agree, which has been highly efficient to counter a strong Seahawks defense front pressure. Utilize the interior pass rush Williams, and Barmore, quote unquote, to disrupt the pocket. A critical factor given the team's 16 combined sacks from edge rushers contain explosive playmakers, neutralize Seahawks wide receiver Jackson Smith. Yes, because he's going to be a fucking
Jackson
problem.
Smith and
Guys,
Jigba.
and Milton. Is it Milton? Is
Mhm.
that his name? And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the third dude who led the league in receiving yards and limit big plays from running back. I need to see the other report. Hold, put the other report up here, Rich, because it's a da. I can't see. Hold on, let me go.
First
I
they
think
went to the
Kenneth
vet
Carson. I
or
think his last name is Carson. I think. Don't
Uh,
quote me on that.
I can't see. Okay, wait. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Where's that at?
The running back from Seattle.
Oh,
I think his name is Kenneth Carson.
Kenneth Walker the third. Yeah, that was the M. I heard they're gonna be a problem, but we got problems too. We got Henderson, we got Bodie, we got Diggs, motherfucking ass. You got Stevenson. We got a whole bunch.
Yeah, this Super Bowl it's going to be
I think
24-21 somebody.
both teams got hella fucking people go to. We don't have like one or two. You know, at some teams you got that one person, two people. It's too many weapons on both sides of the
Yeah,
ball. So
yeah.
I think it's definitely going to be a good game. I think it's definitely going to be a game. It's not going to be a boring Super Bowl. I think I think it's going to come down to the wire. But don't sleep on us because we always a second half team and we always come through in the fucking clutch. You can never count us out.
wake me up for the halftime show.
You will be here. All right, y'all. We at the 15-minute mark. Good night, Wendy. Thank you for tuning in, my pet sister. You already know we got thank you, Daytra. Thank you, J Bad. Thank you, Corey, Lamont. Who else did I miss? It was a couple other people in here. I saw some people, they didn't say nothing. Some people that I work with. Don't judge me. But y'all already know. Thank you, Rich, behind the scenes, for giving us some extra time. If you are catching this on the replay, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, not if you can, yes, please support a Black-owned radio station and download the Ham Radio app on Apple or Google Play. We're on Ham Radio every other Wednesday, at least 2 Wednesdays a month, but he also has other shows that are really dynamic. He does a lot for the community, so we always like to extend that support. Also support Casual Convo, support Jew, support Paul, Paul is very active in Asheville, North Carolina, so please go to his page, Paul more than you can see Williams on Facebook, and support him. You can also find some things from him on YouTube. I'm gonna actually start sharing that because that's some great stuff. You can also follow Quentin Moore on Facebook, Instagram,
Whatever. TikTok.
You can follow the Jude Creations on Instagram. You can follow the Jude on Facebook as well. We got some content coming soon. We're in the process of figuring that out. But you can also follow Casual Convo on Facebook, the Casual Convo. You can follow me, Chanel Casual Convo, on Facebook. You can also follow and subscribe to the Casual Convo Coco YouTube channel, Twitch, TikTok, all of that good stuff. We on there and we engage. Please feel free to hit any of us up in the DM. We talk to everybody. If y'all can't tell, we don't discriminate, even if it's something that you don't agree with, disagree with. If you just want to tell your point of view, or if you just want to say, hey, DM us. So until Monday at 7, we will see you guys later. And to anybody who's going through something, I pray for you and I wish you well. And please choose you and don't lose you in the midst of what you're going through.
That part.
Peace.
Yeah.